What's up you guys, this is Vefy, and today, as you can see, I'm playing with Team MooMoo Milk. Now this was really funny because, like, what I didn't understand is, we're in a party, like, me and Richie were in a party, and he has around 7 other MooMoo Milks that are in the party just trying to get into this game. And I love it because it's crazy to see that people are still being that active on this game. This was my first gameplay back in, like, Jesus Christ, I don't know how long it's been since I've played this game. And I did really well. I ended up going 13-3, so I think I start off a little bit slow and then just randomly start going ham. So anyways, this is one of the things that I wanted to talk to you guys about. I'm going to be doing Gears of War content. I can't say like actively a lot, but I want to start doing more commentaries like I used to. The top 5s, I don't know, I feel like they're played out. I feel like, you know, like, the only thing that I could do on here that isn't played out right now, thanks to, you know, Gears of War Judgment, would be Gears of War 3 commentaries over gameplays like this, or game battles commentaries, like live comms, obviously, because I miss this game. I want to start playing it again. It's been so long since I've really, truly gotten into it, and Richie finally convinced me after, see, there goes another one of the memes, but Richie finally convinced me, you know, after I was sitting there on Hulu like, no, I don't want to really get on, and he convinced me, so I did get on, and I really had a good time, and it brought out old memories. So what I decided that I want to do is I want to start doing more comms and more GB live comms. The only reason that I kind of have discontinued the top 5s is because, like, let's be honest, like, I mean, Gears of War 3 was amazing, but there's only so many things that people can do before it starts getting repetitive. The only reason you guys haven't seen GB tips and tricks is because there's only so many things I can teach you guys before the entire game itself has been explained and planned out, you know what I mean? I could still, like, it's very hard to find something that I haven't already done to show you guys. Like, I mean, I have done like 30 GB tips and tricks. I have done like 100 top 5 plays at least, and you know, I don't want my content to ever get repetitious or burnt or played out, and I feel like that's kind of what was going on. I mean, I understand very well that like the Gears of War community is dying because of Judgment and whatnot, and there's not much you can do about that, but which is why kind of like I've also been playing League, because like we don't know technically. Like, I can't, like, say for sure that, like, you know, Gears of War 4 is going to be dropping, so I can't, you know, if Gears of War Judgment was the last thing they sent us off with, then the community, it seems, no matter what, like, would take a gigantic hit. So, I mean, I hope they do a Gears of War 4, because you guys know, you know, I will go hard on a Gears of War 4, but with Gears of War Judgment, I can't support a game that I hate with, like, every fiber in my bone. I can't, like, when the beta came out for Overrun, you know, I went hard on it. I made a Nasher tutorial, got like 20-30k views. I made some tips and tricks, some top 5 supers and plays, and they were getting bank views. I could have continued to do that, but I refused to sell out my channel for, you know, for traffic, for something that, to support a game that was so half-assed. And that's just not me. That's not how I operate, and I never will. Like, I'm never gonna let, like, you know, the ability to get famous or get fame or anything like that change the way that my nature, the way I act. So that's why I didn't do Gao Judgment. Whenever Gao Judgment dropped, I sold it within like the first 3 days of having it because of how half-assed it was. And it's not like I'm mad at the companies or anything, because I'm not. Like, I'm not. I understand it was a money ploy, and if anything, I hope this was a great way for them to learn, like, you know, you shouldn't try to sell out your, you know, your core fan base to appease others. So if there is a Gears of War 4, I have no doubt in my mind it'll be amazing. But anyways, I'm ranting on that topic. Another thing that I wanted to, you know, tell you guys is, are you going to be okay with that? Like, if I start doing, and god damn it, I could not kill the Savage Candace. He takes forever to kill. If I start doing, like, you know, GB commentaries and live comms, are you guys fine with that? I mean, just, you know, like, I want to say, like, not casually. I mean, I'm still going to try hard in GB, obviously. And when I do commentaries, we're going to have conversations like this. But, I mean, are y'all cool with that? I mean, I know, like, a lot of you guys say you want to see the top 5 supers and stuff, but, like, I feel like it's so, like, what could be done that hasn't already been done, you know, type of a vibe. And the same thing with the GB tips and tricks. The only thing else I could really honestly do is the machinimas. And the only reason you haven't seen me pumping out machinimas is because I just haven't had, like, they require intense creativity, because you have to realize these machinimas have to be recorded on these small-ass Gears maps. They're very small, there's not a lot of them to choose from, and there's a select amount of characters I can use. Not to mention I have to get, like, you know, 5 to 8 people that'll work with me while I do the machinimas, and then voice act normally all by myself. It's a very, like, hard process since I don't have a lot of help with it. Although they do successful. So I mean, I can still do those, but I just kind of wanted to really get a feel for you guys' opinion. Like, what are you thinking? This guy right here gets handled, if I'm correct. Yeah. I turn around and hit him with this blindy boom right there, and then I'm gonna follow up with an active and be like, Kapra! But anyways, yeah, no, like, I mean, honestly and truthfully, what are you guys' opinions on what we just what I just discussed? Let me know in the comments. And otherwise, that you guys make sure to sub to Richie if you haven't already. You guys know who he is. I'm sure you do. He's the Nasher King. And I will see you guys tomorrow.